Then we go to the AARP. They're supposed to be the senior citizen group and representing them. On Friday, they came out with some shocking news saying that, well, let's cut Social Security. What? That was one rare thing we were actually winning on. The White House had put out a statement saying that that they will not include Social Security in these deficit talks, right? And now the AARP has come out and said, no, you should. And they say, well, technically it's not part of the deficit talks. We just happened to tell the Wall Street Journal right now that you should cut Social Security, even though we're supposed to be representing the people getting Social Security. Now, why are they doing this? Because they want to provide cover for the Republicans and the Democrats to cut Social Security by raising the retirement age, because that is exactly what everybody in Washington has agreed to. Everybody in Washington has agreed to screw you over and take a lot of your benefits. I say this all the time because this is what they're trying to hide from you. As an example, if they raise the retirement age from 65 to 70, that would cost every American $63,000 in benefits that they paid into. They rob you of $63,000. And as they go up, it's gone already from 65, it's going to go to 67 because of a deal made in the 80s. Now they want to move it from 67 to 69, so they take it 10,000 more, 20,000 more, etc. They're robbing you blind. Now, why are they all doing this? The AARP says, they come out today and they say, well, we're not saying cut benefits, we're saying raise the retirement age. Liars! That is cutting benefits. You think they don't know that at the AARP? By the way, AARP has now turned into a giant insurance company because they sell insurance to life insurance, health insurance to senior citizens. So are they doing this to make more money for their insurance scam? Who knows? I don't know. Okay, but what I think I do know is the result is they're robbing, okay? Or they want to help Washington rob. So they say, we're just saying raise the retirement age, and it's because we want to help the program. So let's go over that real quick. Until 2037, everything is totally fine. Benefits are paid 100%. Until 2037, what's the panic now? Well, you might think, okay, well, after 2037, they're going to run out of it entirely, right? And then you're screwed. No, after 2037, they could still pay 77% of benefits. So what's the panic for in 2011? Well, there is an answer to that. So that's what I want to tell you, okay? It's not about Social Security. You can fix Social Security so easily. As an example, you stop paying the payroll tax at $106,000 of income. If you raise that to $200,000 of income, so that people that are in the upper brackets pay, and they're not paying on all their income, just the first $200,000. Problem solved. It's solvent forever. Forever, okay? Easiest fix in the world. So why are they talking about Social Security now in the middle of the deficit talk? Well, here's the thing. They spent the $2.5 trillion surplus that Social Security has. They spent it, right? So now it's treasury bonds, and of course the United States of America is legally obligated to pay that, and it is our citizens that own those bonds, in effect, right? But they don't have the $2.5 trillion because they spend it on tax cuts and wars, et cetera, and on, money that goes to defense contractors and oil subsidies and ethanol subsidies, et cetera. It's gone, right? So they're in a panic. They're like, well, we robbed people, and now they're going to come into the bank and find out there's no money. Well, what do we got to do? We got to pretend that there's a Social Security crisis. Everybody in Washington has to agree to pretend and play this game. And then say, oh, well, what could we do? We had to raise the retirement age, and that's how we balanced it. And thanks a lot for letting us rob you blind. And AARP is going along with this. And right now, the update on the story is that their members are furious. So the funny thing is the leadership keeps backpedaling, going, no, we didn't mean it. And then when you ask them for clarification, they say, yeah, we totally meant it. We think you should raise the retirement age. Why would you bring that up? And why would you push for that? Like if you're a corporation or you want to pay less taxes and you want to shift the burden onto the middle class, okay, I get it. But if you're the AARP, why would you bring that up? No, these guys are absolute and utter sellouts of the worst kind. And so if you're trusting them to help you protect your Social Security, you're trusting the wolves. And so don't trust anybody in Washington. They're all coming to rob you on this front. And the reason they're doing it is because they already spent your money. Under no circumstances should you allow them to raise the retirement age. You should vote out of office every single Republican and Democrat that votes for that. And yeah, I said every single one. If Obama says, I had to do a deal. Oh, they twisted my arm. I had to do a deal. I had to raise your retirement age for Social Security. Immediately primary him. Immediately.